G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is May 12, 2023. This is the iron ore price update. Got the weekly, the daily, primarily as trend indicators, and you can see here they're both showing short positioning only. However, we've got a bit of a divergence happening and we may see a bit of a bounce from here, as well as this key or minor support area forming. Let's go through each of these charts. First off, for those new to the channel, we look at the triple moving average of the price chart on the weekly. That's a moving average 3, 5 and 60. And if that's aligned with the moving average 5 and 50 of the CCI 150, then we give it a signal, and that's what it's showing here, a bearish signal on both. That's giving us a bearish signal. Where they're both aligned, it gives us in the upside, it gives us a bullish signal. And when they're undecided between the two of them, one is different to the other, it gives us a neutral signal. So at the moment, bearish on a weekly. We look at the same indicator on the daily, and that's showing us a bearish signal as well. So primarily short trades only to be taken. As well, we look at the key support and resistance areas and diagonals and with Fibonacci's, and here we've got support at 588, resistance at 902, and this Fibonacci, it's actually come back and it's broken through the 61%, which is a key area of to look out for. Usually when it breaks through there, it usually continues to the downside, but, and there's a big but here, we've also got this minor support forming at this level here at 675. Now, I've also got, if I zoom out, you can see here there's two diagonals between those highs and these lows here. And currently it's forming in this wedge. So what we want to see is, I suppose, a more convincing break to the downside if this bearish signal is going to continue and ultimately break below this diagonal. Now on the hourly, let me just zoom that into that. Same sort of thing you can see there. If I zoom out, you've got the same level of support resistance lines, but as well we've got this divergence happening. Now I don't trade these, I use divergence primarily as a potential early signal of change, trend reversal potentially, or even a slight correction. So you can see here there's a bullish divergence on the CCI versus a bearish divergence on the price chart. Now you can see their CCI is still rising and that price is subtly, very slightly broken to the upside, although it's coming back down again towards this key support area. So for this divergence to work out, and we need to see the price break much higher than that, and probably closer to this descending line up here. Otherwise, and that will see, by then we should see the CCI also rise. For it to fail, we need to see the CCI break to the downside, and likewise we need to see the price also break to the downside as well. So again, just as more of a warning signal, I like using them as warning signals, divergence, we may see a higher a rebound. Also notice I did draw this Fibonacci extension and it came down as far as the 161 level, and that's also a key area to look out for. So again, we may see a retrace to the upside in alignment with this divergence as well. So that's just a thing to look out for. So we look at all the various indicators as much as possible to give us a better probability of understanding the trade. Also, if I zoom out, you'll notice I've got this back test here, which ran back to the to about August 2020, and they're all showing long positions only. And what we do is we'll use the same approach using the CCI and the moving averages to make those trades. But also, I do trade this primarily going in the long direction when the weekly primarily and the daily are in alignment. So, for example, during this period from that area on, so this period here and during that area, when the daily and the weekly are showing bullish signals, that's when I take long trades on that. So to understand this and other trading strategies, reference the links in the description below for access to my Patreon page. We look at weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.